We set up a single goal to create the smartest travel tool that you can actually use. And I'm going to dive straight into the demo so you can see why this app is really smart. So, so today we have 17 destinations. We launched the app less than a month ago, and we will be adding 200 destinations this month. So if you have an iPhone app, this is a good time for you to download this app. So I want to start with taking how to plan this trip. And how you typically do is you go to Google or TripAdvisor, research what to see, what to do, where to eat. And that's the extent most tools take you. And what we've done is taken it further. So when you pick a destination, you have three choices. Either A, you're looking for a plan, a starter plan, which you can get started from, or you have done your own research and you want to build your trip from scratch, or you don't care, you want to live in the moment and you want to discover what are the top things to do, top places to eat. You have all those choices. And I prefer the first choice. And this is something I can do standing in line at the airport or when I land at the destination. So the way you get started is you specify your interests. I always pick the must-see because I want to see what are the top things to do in that destination. I have 2 kids, so I'm going to pick family-friendly. And my kids love outdoors, so I'm going to pick outdoors. Now you can specify the number of days and a pace. I like to take it slow, my wife likes to take it fast, so hopefully medium will be a good start. Now, when I preview, what I get within seconds is a starter guide. And the reason we call it starter is every traveler is different. If you talk to your neighbor, their idea of travel is different, their taste in food is different, their pace is different. So we want to give you a starting point. Now, if you look at this plan, within seconds, what you get is a 3-day itinerary, which tells you all the things that you can do. And it also does a few things. So A, it tells you how much time you need at each stop. So this is something you will not find unless you research and look at a 4 doors or a Lonely Planet book. It tells you in what sequence to go. And the reason the sequence is important is what I've done is I've gone to a destination, sit down in my hotel room or at the restaurant, open a book and say, what do I want to do today? So the sequence is really important. And also, it also gives you things like directions. And the plan is smart, so it factors in opening hours, closing hours, and if you recall, we take the starting date, and the starting date helps us determine if a museum is closed on a specific date. Now, you can quickly change, maybe add architecture, and it resets the plan. And obviously, nobody takes a plan as is and runs with it. So what you can do from here is a number of things. So let's say you're not keen on doing, say, this corner garden. You can replace with alternatives. And it will show you the places that are not addressed. So let's say we pick the Trafalgar Square, and you can save it, and it gets replaced. Now, the other thing which is really smart about this plan is it not only gives you a map of all the things in your location, but it also organizes it very smartly. So if you look at all the color codes, each color represents a day, and they're grouped together so you're not traveling across towns. You can, of course, drag and drop things, so if you'd like to sort of move things around, you can easily do that. And of course, you can share. This is one thing which you cannot do today, is if you have a great trip with your friend or family, it's almost impossible to share that unless you email them. Now, of course, if you are someone who likes to build a plan from scratch, it's as quick as just adding something and going on with it. Now, what's very cool about this is we may have about 40 to 50 top things to do and 40 to 50 restaurants, but in fact, with this app, you can add any place you like in the world. So you can add a store, you can add a restaurant, any place you like. I'm almost out of time, so I'll stop and ask if you have any questions.
This release app?
Yes, this is an iPhone-only app, so we launched it a month ago. So if you have an iPhone, you're in luck, and if not, you can still go to our website and get a lot of these, but you can't refine the plan.
I like your company already because I was a flight attendant. I was an international flight attendant, I travel, but what's different about your corporation compared to TripAdvisor?
Absolutely. So, I mean, see, if you look at the history of TripAdvisor became successful because of their reviews. And if you search for anything, you get TripAdvisor, but if you look at their actual content, it's almost impossible to figure out what you want to do and what you want to see. So if you search for top things to do in New York City, you'll get over 2,000 things to do. And if you look at their guides, they give you 42 guides and you can't customize everything. Now what we've done is there's an underlying technology that we built, a meta search technology. And what we've done with this is it curates a destination. So within seconds, I can know what are the top things to do, top places to eat, events and tours. I can curate within minutes. And so today we have 17 cities and we are able to add 200 more in just a month.
Once you figure your plan, is it kind of available that data plan and international data?
Yeah, today we don't have offline access yet, but that's something we're working on, and we know that people don't want to. But what the way we are building it is you can download that destination, so you have all the content and your travel plans. Now the only map that works offline, without data access is Google Maps. So that's the only thing that we compatible with. But yes, we're working on it right now.
Can it plan for where I should eat in between things?
Yes, I mean, I think that, see, two things which people always ask for is what do I do and where do I eat? And the way we are building it is also very smart. So we are not going to, if you think of Yelp, you have to look through nearby and figure out like what are the top restaurants, how are the reviews and so on. And here our intention is if you're outside, say a metropolitan museum, it will tell you here are the 10 things that you can do right in a walking distance. So the answer is yes.
For example, Buckingham Palace is closed right now. Do you guys fetch that data anywhere and check what's open seasonally and things like that? So do you have integrations can I book a cab or something through it yet?
Yeah, so today we don't have booking ability, and some of the data right now is a seed data, but what we are sort of rolling out is as a social component where people can actually say this is closed and we can mark it closed. A lot of this data is driven based on what Google provides, so the hours are dependent on that. So if a place is closed, we won't know about it, but we have sort of a crowdsourcing mechanism that will let us sort of update that.
So when you have a one-day trip, and you miss a few work things, say in 7 days, does your plan adjust for a day?
Absolutely. I mean, see, travel, actually, when we built the system, we didn't even want to put hours. When you're traveling, you don't want to have what time, because you want to flow free. So you absolutely can change whatever you like. But the reason we have some times are, for example, Buckingham Palace, it has a specific opening hours. Or you have a restaurant reservation, you want to set it at a specific time. So we have hours, but absolutely, you can change it anytime. And you can add any time, and that's bound to happen. And we believe in travel that is the most important thing which we can walk away with is serendipity. I mean, discovering something in that destination. So a concierge can tell you something, or someone you're sitting next to on a bus can tell you something, and you can update those plans.
Do you include a budget or the pricing of the?
Not yet. That's a great question. I mean, that's something we want to do fast. One of the things we're working on is after we add the 200 destinations and restaurants, is to sell tickets for all the places that are out there. So you can buy tickets to Buckingham Palace and other places. So we should be able to give you an estimate of what it's going to cost for the entire trip.
So what's the what is the revenue or business model for this idea?
Absolutely. So this is what you're seeing is the consumer side of the product, and we are sort of working on a number of angles. We've talked to a number of travel agents who are really interested in our platform, and what they want to do is, travel agents' objective is to sell airlines and hotels. And what we want to do is, give them an ability to create custom plans and give it. So we are trying to see if that's a good revenue model for us. We have been asked to partner with some concierges around the world, and basically, they want to sort of provide recommendations to their guests. So we have tons of options for that. But for now, we want to sort of look at how consumers are using the product and make it better.
All right, thank you, RueBaRue.